biggest challenge is adapting to change and recognising that change is starting to happen, understanding what it means for customers and for other parts of your organisation, your own people, and how you're going to use that change positively rather than fighting it.
The leadership piece is about speaking with one voice. It's about thinking from a shareholder or customer's perspective, not just from our own perspective. And it's about bringing people along on that journey. So we've got a culture that we want to shift to being much more encompassing, to recognising that everybody from the ground level to the C-suite has a hand in that. And that ultimately the only judges of our success are the shareholder and the customer.
I think the biggest change, with or without Compact, is the move from a purchasing perspective, from a retail perspective, to online. Because at the end of the day, what that means is that people are no longer necessarily going to be expecting to walk or drive or ride to the supermarket and literally go and select the fruit, the fresh produce that they want off the shelf or out of the bin. They're going to want the same self-service, reliable, deterministic experience that they're starting to get in the US from companies like Amazon, where essentially people are just buying anything and everything they want, when they want it, at the time they want it, at the price they want it, online, and cutting out the traditional retail chain. As that starts to bring its weight to bear in the fresh produce sector, that is actually going to start to change the complete value chain.
If you're a leader, you are there to lead people, you're there to support processes. So sitting there writing reports and doing work with the board is not actually what leadership is for me. And I think it's about actually understanding that. It's not about clock watching, it's not about all those bureaucratic processes. It's about working with your team and understanding them, getting the best out of them, and having variety actually. I think people get quite nervous and they keep recruiting the same sorts of people, and sometimes they're the same as yourself. Why? Because it's really comfortable. So once you know what is required in your team and what's required in your organisation, be brave about that.
If we can connect people and connect ideas, that's what ultimately makes leaders really successful. And Kia is in the people business and connecting people globally. So New Zealand is lucky to have 500,000 Kiwis offshore, half of them are connected to Kia, and if we can connect all these expertise, knowledge, contacts, experience where they want to help New Zealand firms to help leaders domestically, that's a good deal for New Zealand and great for Kia.
Most important skill for any leader is not to provide answers, but to ask powerful questions. I'm going to suggest to you that leadership is a timeless quality, it's a timeless behaviour, it's a very human behaviour. The most critical thing for everybody, whether they're future or existing leaders, is to get reconnected to the essence of leadership, to actually find the kind of core and the timeless quality of leadership. Leadership is everyone's business. It's essentially something that is actually created by families, by communities, by villages, by cities, etc. It's a collective endeavour, and culture is essential to that.